way back in 2017, I was discredited for winning. I was getting people on Twitter messaging me saying I'm trash, I'm only winning because lore is broken, I'm nowhere near as good as Punk, this and that. But, you know, I didn't care. What is up, YouTube? We are going to be doing a video today about whether people should be discredited for picking top tiers in fighting games. A topic as old as time. One of the first videos that also describes top tier videos, we gotta get the OG throwback. I know everyone can't wait to see this video. They've probably seen it a million times. Just watch.
If I pick the top tier, just pick a top tier. You want to win, yo? Pick a fucking top tier.
I don't even like Balrog like that no more, man.
Just pick them, yo. Pick a top tier.
The most favorite pick a top tier video by Lord Sanford Kelly. So obviously, you know, most people, you know, take Sanford's advice on Twitter, and you know, they'll go to pick a top tier. You got top tiers like Luke, Dalsim, Poison, whoever it might be. Cody's a new top tier popping up. People think pick a top tier is only subjugated to Street Fighter and fighting game, but even in other games, such as we have games like Valorant. I love Valorant, and even in games like Valorant, one of my favorite agents is Jet, and Jet's pick rate is insanely high in competitive play. To think that a game where you have 5-on-5 and there's so many other like agents and champions or whatever you want to call them that you can pick from, there's always the pick a top tier. Jet has an 85% pick rate in tournament. That's actually absurd. Imagine playing a fighting game tournament or going to a fighting game tournament and a character at an 85% pick rate. Even in Valorant, people just pick a top tier, but it's not even just Valorant. Even in card games, my favorite card game being right now, being Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream sometimes. Come check me out playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do play Yu-Gi-Oh! And even in Yu-Gi-Oh! People think, oh man, there has to be balance in Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone's favorite card game, but even if you look at the numbers for Yu-Gi-Oh, you get this new deck out right now called Splight. 49% of players are playing Splites. Yeah, and all these other decks are like on the low end of percentages. But this new deck, Splight, I don't even know what this is right now, is currently dominating the meta at 49% pick rate. There's a 49% chance you run into somebody using Splight, which is kind of high for what you call it. And honestly, you could count Splight even higher because people are running Splight Evil Twin. Here's where my question comes in. People in the FGC discredit people for playing top tier. People don't go up to the players and will be like, oh, I don't think players go on Twitter and will type on their Twitter accounts, man, you suck. You only won because you're running Jet. Or you only won because you're using Splight. Even when my good friend SSK won Street Fighter, the most recent Street Fighter CPT event this past couple of weekends. He won, but he took Mr. Kelly's advice and played a top tier, Luke being busted. I respect Samurai for playing a good-ass character. It was a smart choice, and I really think it helped him get the win. If he played with just Akuma, don't get me wrong, I think Samurai's godlike, but he bought the right tool for the task. I don't think Akuma's good enough in this meta right now to cut it by himself. So he said, I need to basically upgrade from Akuma and pick Luke. So even with Samurai winning in the past CPT West with Luke, people were discrediting Samurai. They were like, hey, if Samurai ran Akuma or Ryu or whoever it might have been, maybe the results may have not been the same. Or even Nephew, because Nephew switched to Luke midway through the set with Samurai, and he got a game with Luke, and maybe if he played Luke from the beginning, he could have won the set. We don't know. But it's not even just Street Fighter. Even in the most recent biggest Dragon Ball tournament, shoutouts to my man Bum doing work, we had lab coat. Lab coats were everywhere. We had lab coat 21 on practically every team, almost every team in the top 8. Even in Dragon Ball, people will be like, oh, lab coat's just broken. But people are discrediting wins even when people get random out by people in lab coat. There are players out there who will be like, man, you only beat me because you got lab coat on your team, or this or that. But people are, like I said, people again are getting discredited because the top tiers are just that overwhelming. And bring it back to the good old days, I used to get discredited for winning. And it was funny enough, when I was a young man, a wee lad, way back in 2017, because we're in 2022 right now, way back in 2017, I was discredited for winning. Way back when I was playing Season 2 busted ass lore. This character was actually insane. I was getting people on Twitter messaging me saying I'm trash, I'm only winning because lore is broken, I'm nowhere near as good as Punk, this and that. But, you know, I didn't care, and lore was just that broken. So, as many of you guys probably don't remember, Season 2 lore was absolutely insane, because you didn't need to know how to play neutral. All you had to do was hit medium kick, like this, because this move, you couldn't stop it. Good times, though. They should actually revert this. But, wait. Did I win this with a perfect? I actually don't remember the set. But, yeah, this character was absolutely a menace. An absolute menace. And it was great because I was happy I was winning. I didn't care about people discrediting me, and you shouldn't either. So if people are discrediting your wins, discrediting your hard-earned wins because you're playing a top-tier character, don't let them. And also, if they're discrediting your wins because you're playing a top-tier character, they are probably bronze, silver, floor 4, blue square, whatever it might be. Yeah, so if you play a top tier, congrats on you. But honestly, the way I figured it is there are 3 ways people usually pick a character. And here's iDom's 3 best ways to pick a character. They either look cool and or is relatable. That's how I landed on G. I think G looks sick. I think Laura looks cool. And you have the waifu or husbando. I feel like people, you pick your character because Jiri got the feet or whatever fetish you're into. I'm not fetish shaming or anything, but you got the people who pick Jiri for the feet. You got the people who pick Laura for the boba. You got people who pick characters for whatever reason. Or there's the third option where you just pick them because they're top tier. And I honestly, if you pick a character because they're top tier, good for you. I'm glad you do it. You get iDom's thumbs up seal of approval. Pick whatever character you think looks cool. Plus, all the tier lists are subjective anyway because, this is the tier list made by one of the greatest Street Fighter players in the world. And obviously, they have Geef S tier, Mika S tier, and Laura and G D tier. But, this player will not be named at this current time, so we'll keep it on the hush and go out there, stop discrediting the players, and play a top tier and have some fun. Glad you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next video.